Have you ever noticed your dog scratching endlessly? Or worse, you spot a rash on their skin that you can't quite explain? It's one of those moments that can trigger an instant wave of panic for pet owners. It's terrifying when your loyal companion, the dog who always brings you joy and comfort, suddenly seems uncomfortable or unwell. So, what should you do if your dog develops a rash? Don't worry. You're not alone in this. Meet Sarah, a dog owner who has always considered her furry friend, Buddy, as part of the family. Buddy is a playful golden retriever who enjoys romping around in the park, chasing after tennis balls, and curling up on the couch next to Sarah in the evenings. But one morning, Sarah noticed Buddy scratching more than usual, and when she checked, she found red, irritated patches on his skin. The rash seemed to appear overnight, and she had no idea what was causing it. It's not just Sarah's story. Many pet owners face this issue when their dogs suddenly develop rashes or skin irritations. It could be the result of something as simple as a new shampoo or as serious as an allergic reaction. Either way, it's always alarming to see your pet uncomfortable or in pain. The first step in this situation is to stay calm and assess the situation. Your dog is relying on you to figure out what's wrong. Rashes are quite common in dogs, and they can be caused by a variety of factors, from allergens to parasites to environmental changes. The good news is that with the right knowledge and a calm approach, you can quickly identify the cause and find a solution. But before diving into solutions, let's look at why this rash could be happening in the first place and how it might affect your dog's overall health. As Sarah noticed Buddy's rash worsening, her mind raced with possibilities. Could it be a simple bug bite? Was it a reaction to something new in their environment, like a change in food or the laundry detergent she used on his bedding? Or worse, could it be something more serious? Rashes can be caused by all kinds of factors, each with its own set of concerns. One of the most common causes is allergies. Dogs, like humans, can develop allergic reactions to food, environmental factors, like pollen or dust mites, or even something as seemingly harmless as a new fabric softener. Sometimes, it's difficult to pinpoint exactly what's triggering the reaction, and that's where the tension builds for many pet owners, waiting to figure out what's going on. But there's a catch. Some rash conditions, like those caused by parasites such as fleas or ticks, can lead to further complications if left untreated. And if the rash is caused by an infection, whether bacterial or fungal, it could spread and worsen over time, making your dog even more miserable. Ignoring the issue or putting off treatment could mean that the problem gets much worse. The longer you wait, the harder it may be to treat. For Sarah, every minute of uncertainty was unsettling. She knew she had to act quickly, but where to start? How could she tell if this was a mild irritation that would go away on its own, or if it was something more serious that needed professional care? This tension is what many pet owners face when their dogs develop rashes. They wonder if it's something that will heal with a simple change in routine or if they need to go to the vet. And that uncertainty creates a sense of urgency. The longer a rash remains untreated, the more difficult it could be to resolve. Sometimes, without immediate attention, something that seems minor can escalate into a major concern. The good news is that there are several steps you can take at home to help identify the issue. The first step is to look for patterns. Did the rash develop after an outdoor adventure? Did you change your dog's diet or introduce a new cleaning product? Understanding the potential triggers can provide you with the answers you need. Now, Sarah had a decision to make. The rash wasn't going away on its own, and Buddy's discomfort was increasing. The scratching, licking, and biting were becoming more intense. She knew it was time to take action, but what's the best approach to resolving the issue? The first thing Sarah did was check Buddy for any signs of fleas or ticks. This common cause of skin irritation can be easily overlooked, but it's essential to rule out parasites. She also made sure to check his ears and under his fur for any unusual bumps or swelling, as these could be indicators of an infection or an allergy. Next, Sarah remembered the new dog shampoo she had used the week before. Could it be the culprit? She immediately decided to stop using it and switch back to the familiar, hypoallergenic product that Buddy had been using for years. The rash could very well be a reaction to the ingredients in the new shampoo, and by switching back to the old one, she hoped to ease Buddy's discomfort. But even after taking these initial steps, the rash didn't improve right away. This was a frustrating and emotional moment for Sarah. She knew she had done everything she could at home, but the rash was still bothering Buddy, and she wasn't sure if she needed to take him to the vet or if the rash would clear up on its own. It was in these moments of uncertainty that Sarah realized how crucial it was to act fast. Skin irritations can often be self-limiting, but in some cases, they require professional intervention. If Buddy's rash was a sign of an underlying issue, like an autoimmune condition or an infection, Sarah needed to seek help right away. So, Sarah called her vet, who assured her that it was a good idea to bring Buddy in for an evaluation. While it wasn't an emergency, the situation was serious enough that prompt care could prevent it from worsening. The vet examined Buddy and confirmed that the rash was likely caused by an allergic reaction, but to be sure, they needed to run some tests to rule out other conditions. The process was an emotional roller coaster for Sarah. Watching her dog struggle with the rash, not knowing how bad it might get, brought a sense of helplessness. But by taking action early, Sarah was giving Buddy the best chance at a speedy recovery. After visiting the vet, Sarah found out that Buddy's rash was indeed an allergic reaction, most likely triggered by the new shampoo. Thanks to her quick thinking and willingness to take Buddy to the vet, the problem was addressed early, and Buddy was prescribed a mild treatment to help clear up the rash. Within a few days, Buddy's skin began to heal, and his scratching reduced significantly. Sarah couldn't help but feel a rush of relief. Not only did Buddy feel better, but she also felt proud of herself for taking the right steps to ensure his well-being. She had learned a valuable lesson in the importance of being proactive when it comes to her pet's health. As Buddy recovered, Sarah couldn't help but reflect on how much she had learned through this experience. The emotional bond between them had deepened. She felt even more connected to her dog, knowing that her actions had helped him feel better and more comfortable. Through her love and care, she had ensured that Buddy's health would always be a priority. This experience also reminded Sarah of the importance of regular checkups and keeping a close eye on any changes in Buddy's health. Pets, like people, can't always tell us when something is wrong. It's up to us as responsible pet owners to notice the signs and take action quickly. This is a lesson that every pet owner should take to heart. By the time Buddy's rash was completely gone, Sarah's confidence as a pet owner had grown. She knew what to look for and how to react when an issue arose. More importantly, she understood that the bond between her and Buddy was something that she would nurture every day, ensuring that he would always be well cared for, no matter what challenges they face together. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more pet care tips. Remember, the better care you give your pet, the stronger the bond you'll share.